This is our standing hip abduction. You're gonna stand on a surface so that you can elevate yourself. You're gonna slightly turn your belt buckle towards the lead leg, which is gonna look straightish, but it's really a little bit of a slight turn. You should feel the top of your left hip, your glute med on the outside of your butt, kind of burning and helping you hold. Your left knee is soft. You're pushing through the ground and presenting your hip forward. You make sure you're balanced, and you're gonna go ahead and just abduct your right hip. The thing that I absolutely do not want you to do is hike your right hip up as you kick it out to the side. Imagine that you're gonna kick your hip out to the side and away from your face towards the ground. So it's going out and down. And you should feel the right side of your butt cheek working when you lift your leg, but not as much as you having to work hard to just stay in your left hip with the top of your left butt cheek. All right, so finer details here, there's a lot of them, okay? So first and foremost, this is your belt buckle. I want it to almost feel like it's turning left so that the back left side of your hip has to work. So like this area, the glute med, the top butt, the side of the hip. Your knee is soft, but your hip is presented forward. So imagine there's a headlight on your hip right here. Don't face it to the ground, present it forward. It should feel like your knee stays where it is and you're bringing your hip forward and up and staying tall. The only way you can do that is by pushing through your left foot. So like push down to get up. Now, you're gonna try not to cheat through your spine. So our spine's gonna stay nice and straight the whole entire time, right there. And what we're gonna do is, again, do not hike this hip up. You're gonna go ahead and think about doing this with your foot too. So evert your ankle. That might help a lot of people feel the outside of this hip a little bit better. And then reach it down and away from you. So go ahead and do some reps. You can either have your right knee soft or you can have it straightened out, whatever works for you. Again, the main goal is that you should get cooked in this left hip. It's almost like we're using this right hip to make it harder on your left hip, but you're also learning how to cleanly abduct this hip without cheating like you see everybody on Instagram doing by just hiking their hip up. How do we make this harder? Well, you just put a band around, okay? So you put bands around your knees, and then now every time she has to abduct, she's gonna abduct against the band. Simple as that, but very, very hard, okay? Let me know if you have any questions about that one, and it should be pretty tough.